This is the extraordinary story of Sarah, the brave adventurer who dared to follow her heart and change the course of destiny. Sarah was a young girl full of glee, an adventurer at heart, you see. She loved to explore and discover, to find new things. She was never a duller. One day, she heard of a treasure untold, hidden deep in the enchanted forest of old. It was said to be magical, full of delight, and Sarah knew she had to take flight. She packed her bags, took a deep breath, and set off on her journey full of zest. She didn't know what lay ahead, but she was brave and she wasn't afraid. With a skip in her step and a song in her heart, Sarah headed towards the forest, ready to start. Her adventure had just begun. As Sarah walked through the forest, so green, she met a friend, a squirrel she had never seen. It chattered away in a language so queer, and Sarah was surprised to understand it clear.
"Hello there, young adventurer,"
said the squirrel with glee.
"I've been waiting for someone like you, brave and bold, you'll see. I know of the treasure you seek. I'll help you find it, if you please. Together, we'll make an amazing team, if you're willing to work with me."
Sarah smiled and agreed. What a great find. A talking squirrel to help, she was in a good mind. They set off on their journey through the forest so wide, and Sarah felt like this adventure was one of a kind. Sarah and the squirrel travelled through the dense forest, faced many challenges. They did their best. Over boulders they climbed with a skip and a hop, and across a rickety bridge, over the rushing river they popped. Sarah and the squirrel travelled through the dense forest, faced many challenges. They did their best. Over boulders they climbed with a skip and a hop, and across a rickety bridge, over the rushing river they popped. A maze of thorns lay ahead, dark and tangled. But Sarah and the squirrel, they didn't get mangled. With the squirrel's guidance, they found their way. And soon, the entrance to the mysterious cave, they say. Sarah was filled with excitement, ready to explore. The treasure was close. She could feel it, she was sure. The squirrel warned her of the dangers ahead. But Sarah was brave. She was not afraid. The squirrel warned Sarah of the fierce lizard inside, guarding the treasure with a roar and a stride. Sarah took a deep breath and entered the cave, her heart beating fast, but she was brave. Tiptoeing past the sleeping lizard with care, Sarah crept forward, her eyes full of stare. She was close. She could feel it. She was sure. The treasure was just within reach. It was more. With a soft touch and a gentle hand, Sarah found the treasure chest and took a stand. She had done it. She had found the treasure so rare. And the lizard it slept on, without a care. Sarah filled her bag with the treasure so grand, and with a smile she left the cave, so glad. She and the squirrel, they travelled back with ease, and soon they arrived at home with joy and with peace. Sarah showed her family the treasure she found, and they all cheered and hugged without a sound. They thanked the squirrel for his help and his might, and Sarah knew she would remember this adventure with delight. Sarah learned that the greatest treasure of all was the memories she made, standing tall. With the thrill of the journey and the friends she had found, Sarah knew she would always be an adventurer on solid ground.